Is this you? Constantly walking into retail stores, never finding what you're after? Seemingly always running out of gas with no reward for your ventures? If it is, there is a solution to your hardships, and that's where MyStaticToys.com comes to the rescue. There you're able to pre-order some of the hottest upcoming release, and that's not all. All first-time buyers get 10% off with the promo code LeCompton, right? So cool. Indulge your inner child at MyStaticToys.com. Promo code LeCompton.
Get it again, baby! Yes, we have got Mega House's Monkey D. Luffy in today, which I gotta say I'm pretty excited for. You know, one, because I've never reviewed a Mega House before, and this should be a fun little adventure. And two, you know what? I know who this guy is, but let's just say I don't. All I know about One Piece is this and this. Sometimes I'm like, sure, I'll get into One Piece, and then I go and look at the episode list, and it started at 500, mind you, and we're still going. It doesn't end. I don't have time for this. I'll probably be 40 by the time I catch up with all these episodes. Not saying 40's bad, but this is freaking ridiculous. And this. So I don't really have too much context, and the episode structure has just always scared me off. I don't think I have that much time in me to do that. But anyways, looking nice in the box, looking great. It's got that Toei animation sticker right there, which is fan-freaking-tastic. It's got some things on the side here showing off some little product shots. More product shots on the back, looking nice. Looks like he's got some interchangeable faces and hands, and a little straw hat because he's part of the Straw Hats. Yeah, I told you I knew a little bit, and we'll get into that. But looking really good. I'm fairly excited to do this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do this sort of thing. And there is Luffy D. Monkey out of the box, or Monkey D. Luffy. I don't know. I told you I haven't watched the show. Maybe like 20 episodes, but that's nothing in the grand scheme of things. Anyway, looking really nice out of the box, looking great. Like, I love the sculpting on his jean or his jean shorts or whatever, and then the shading on his jacket is fan-freaking-tastic. They did really good with the shading as well on the legs and everything. We're gonna go ahead and get into that, but I'm just doing like a little quick run around, seeing exactly what he's all about and stuff. And I gotta say, I'm impressed. I like the way he's looking. So without further ado, let's go ahead and do this. So as far as articulation goes, I'm just gonna call him Luffy. I'm not gonna screw up the whole name because I'm probably gonna screw it up. So anyways, Monkey Luffy, good God, already screwed it up. Anyways, can go full 360 around the arms a little bit, has a little bit of a problem right there already, but it seems like it's just like a shorter thing, but it kind of gets caught. Has a little bit of butterfly joints, nothing too crazy sort of thing. You see it like jabbing, like boop, boop. Double jointed arms, a ball joint within the wrist as well, double jointed knees, has a bicep swivel that can turn all the way around, an ab crunch. Do we call that an ab crunch? I can't even tell. It doesn't look like it's an ab crunch, but he does have like an abdominal pelvic joint right there, so he can bend all the way back. And then limbo style, can maybe do like that, not too crazy. Can split that far, can kick up like that. Is that a normal thing they do in the show? I don't know. Double jointed knees. Looks like a ball joint within the ankle as well. Some toe pivot action on those sandals, looking really nice. And can do a little bit of a rocker motion right there. Same thing can be said about the right side as well. The neck peg sort of thing can look up about that much, can look down about that much, and can do like sort of thing right there as well. So that is really it for articulation. Let's go ahead and get into paint apps and sculpting, which I'm really looking forward to doing because I'm seeing a lot of things I really like about this dude, and I'm very happy to do this. So far as paint apps and sculpting goes, Monkey, yeah, God, every time. Luffy is looking really nice, loving it. Like the skin tone looks great. I don't really see any color difference in the neck and then the chest and the abs. Everything looks good so far. The shading on the shirt, or this pirate shirt, blouse, whatever you want to call it, is fan-freaking-tastic. You got a little bit of red right there, some dark crimsons going on just to give it some 3D look. Same thing can be said on that side, and the back looks fan-freaking-tastic as well. The hat really doesn't have anything going on with it. It's all straw, it's all yellow. I really wouldn't expect any shading on there, but oh, look at that. And then this is the weird part. They gave it like this is how he keeps his hat on. But that's fine. It's fine. And then the jean shorts looking really good, like the titter tatter Peter Patter, looking really good as well. I love the way it looks. Got like a denim look. The sculpting looks great. The crotch is a little bit more shiny than the jeans, but that's fine. That's a little pass on my end, and it almost looks like it's a little bit of a different blue on the back here, but it still looks really good. And then the legs looking really nice. Got a nice pirate tan going on there, like just shading all around. Looks really good, giving it like it's got some shading on the leg right here, and then over here on the calves and everything, but nothing on the front, which is awesome. I love the way they did that. And then the toe here, looking good. It's a normal sandal. I mean, you can say what you will, but it does have a little bit of shading on the feet, on the toes, everything. Can bend all like weird and crazy and stuff. Don't know if he does that. And then the black, looking stark black and everything. This is what I love. Like, they actually took time to put texture on the bottom right there, giving it the same sandal feel as the top here. So that's looking great. And then this right here, very soft plastic, can move it around if you want. Honestly, has shading all over it, which is great. I'm loving the paint apps on this guy. He's really good. I'm not going to go into his face because his face kind of counts as accessories, but to me, if you asked me who this guy was on the show and I looked at that face right there, I would say he's like one of the worst villains ever, because he looked like he just killed someone and put him in the ocean, and he has no remorse about it. Maybe he did, I don't know, but like, loving everything about this art, the paint apps and the sculpting here. Looking great, looking fan-freaking-tastic, guy. Like, seriously, Monkey D. Luffy, you're looking good. Moving right along into accessories. And we're going to talk about the face, but we're not going to talk about what the face looks like he did, even though he probably did kill someone and put him in the ocean. Looking really good. Loving the way the teeth look. Big grin smile right there. The underlining around the eyes look fan-freaking-tastic as well. And the eyebrows, perfectly symmetrical on both sides. Looking great. There's really no difference as far as paint apps go on those eyebrows. And the teeth look really great. Like I said, I've seen the show. I've seen like 20 episodes or something. Couldn't really, maybe I'll try it after this review. We'll see. But the teeth looking great. Love the way the teeth and everything looks. It's got the iconic cut that you see in the promotional pictures. So it's looking really nice. I'm very impressed with this guy thus far. I mean, he's a little top heavy, but we'll get into that. I mean, but I'm loving the way. So let's go ahead and move on to his next face. So as far as the next face goes, looking really good, looking great. The mouth looks fantastically sculpted. It's got a little bit of a thing under there for his lip, and his nose is very tiny, if you can't tell. But it looks really good. The eyes look great. They're a little rough around the edges, but I feel like that's kind of what gives it the character, the charm that the show seems to be doing. It's not the prettiest animation, or illustration, but it looks good. The cut around his eye looks great. The stitches look perfect, and the eyebrows looking really Nike swoosh marks all around, but they look great. The only thing I really don't like about this faceplate is like the pupils. The pupils, they look good, don't get me wrong, and the sclera or the white part around his eye looks great as well. It's just they're kind of like looking up, so I've kind of got him looking down at the camera. If I have him like that, it seems like he's like looking at my finger right here, not right there like in front of you or at the camera, but like just a little bit above. So that is a little bit, I don't know, it just like why is he gonna look up? Why can't he look straight? But I mean, other than that, looks really good for a face. And here's the hair. We haven't really gone over the hair, but the hair looks great. Fantastically sculpted, just like swooshing, looking really nice. Got a lot of just hair locks going on right there, and they're a little spiky. I don't know if you can. Look at my thumb. Hurts, but. It looks really good. There's no shading on there, but that's perfectly fine. It's black hair. I really don't think you could shade black unless you throw in some gray right there. But I think this Luffy dude is a kid and not an old man. So there's really no point in putting gray in there unless I don't know, you're gonna mess it up. Anyways, face looks really good. That's all I'm trying to get at. And moving on lastly to accessories here, we've got this screaming Luffy face. Looks really good. Nike swoosh mark for eyebrows look great as well. They're a little thinner. The pupils are what's killing me or getting me. I don't think they're killing me. I like them. They look really good. Like you've got the tiny pupil, and then the white, and then the pupil around the pupil, or the iris around the pupil or something. I don't know. Maybe. It seems like he's maybe going Super Saiyan or something, but I know he doesn't go Super Saiyan because he's a pirate. The mouth looks great. A little bit of differentiation in the mouth, like darker on the sides, and then the tongue is pink, looking great. The teeth look really good. And if you can we remove that and give you a little bit of a light there. See, those veins looking really nice, looking great. Like, ooh, he's angry, but looking really good. Liking this face, and the stitches look great as well. And everything about this face looks great, and everything about most of these accessories look great. And that kind of covers it for accessories, unless you want to look at the hat. Ooh, it's a hat. It looks nice, and it's got a string that you can extend and then put around his neck. Really no shading going on there. It's just a plain straw hat, but the red does look good, perfectly like paint apps right there. Really looking really nice. But that's it for accessories except for hands. So let's go ahead and show you those hands. Okay, so as far as accessories or hands go, if you're looking and you're like, hey, Compton, wait a second. You got these hands, and then you got these hands, and these hands, I'm saying these hands a lot, like these eyes, but they look exactly the same. Well, my friend, you are right. I feel like QC kind of screwed up and gave me two hands of this kind instead of a pair of hands like that and then like that. So that's a little bit of a bummer. He doesn't have two stop hands. He's got an extra hand for like putting it on his hat. But I mean, their hands, they look okay. They're kind of standard affair sort of thing as far as, I wouldn't say Tamashii Nations, but Tamashii Nations go. A little less on that, but the figure is fantastic. It's just the hands are a little lackluster in what they can do and what they have. But I mean, like I said, I haven't seen the show, so maybe there's really no point in Luffy not having all these. But still, it does seem like a QC issue for it to not come with a pair of these and only one. So that is a little bit of a bummer. Now I want to see how tall Luffy Boy is, because he seems pretty sizable. So let's go and do that. So Luffy stands about, ooh, he's tall. He's almost about 7 inches. Ooh, goodness. 7 inches right there, maybe like 6 3/4. So he is pretty sizable. I don't think he's going to pair well with any of the Tamashii Nations Dragon Ball figs, but I do want to do some comparisons here just to give you an idea of how tall he is. I could say 7 inches all day long, and you'd be like, but what does he look like to some other guys? So let's do that. So as far as size and scaling comparisons go, we have over from the left, we've got SH Figuarts Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku, Marvel Legends Deadpool holding a taco just because, obviously Luffy, and almost called him Monkey. See, I still don't know what I'm talking about. And then we have Tamashii Nation's Meisho Armored Samurai Iron Man. So this is how he compares to those guys. So hopefully this gives you a visual look at what he would look like on your shelf if you were putting him with some people. I say he's a little too tall for Goku, so I don't really think he fits in with Goku too much. Maybe with the other guys, but it doesn't make sense to put him with the other guys. But still, that's what he looks like. So guys, we have done articulation, paint app, sculpting, accessories, size, and size comparison, scaling, you know, all that stuff. Now, without further ado, it is time to
look at this photograph.
Ladies and gentle collectors, are you entertained? You know, I gotta say I am. Like, seriously, like, even though I don't know much about this show or this character, the figure itself is I gotta say pretty awesome. Like, I love a lot of things about him. The minimal accessories seems like it's more of a bad thing, but honestly, it's simplistic, but it looks really good. I would say it catches most of his faces. Like, he's got a happy face, a normal face, and then an angry face, as we see right there. My little bits of gripes are, see how his foot is not like connecting right there? That ankle rocker doesn't let it really connect, which is a little bit of a bummer. And he's also lanky, as you saw in the little size comparison thing. He's tall, which also makes him kind of hard to stand. But that's it. My rating scale would be like it, love it, got to freaking have it. And I want to give this dude a gotta freaking have it, even though I don't know about the show. But with the QC issues and them giving me 2 of the same hands, and just the little bits of problems like that, and not being able to stand up all the way, I'm gonna say love it. Not to say that it is not a great figure at all. It's a fan-freaking-tastic figure. I just wouldn't give it my got to freaking have it score just because of the little QC issues. Like, you think they would be a little bit more on top of it, which is a bummer. And it's Mega House. This is my first one, so I don't really know as far as like QC and quality goes how they do and whatnot. I know Tamashii Nations and the Dragon Ball line are not without their faults, and I kind of get them for that. But that's my thing. But seriously, it's a freaking awesome figure, and if you don't already have it, and probably should, especially if you like One Piece. Like, what are you doing? Like, having an articulated Luffy is probably one of the coolest things you can do. I would totally tell you to head over to mystatictoys.com and use that promo code LeCompton and save yourself some money. Like, save yourself some of that booty that they I'm trying to make pirate jokes. It's not going well. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you would like to, and just show the people what's Luffy about. Maybe there's I love the fact that there's anime figures that aren't Tamashii Nations that match up to most of their quality standards, which is pretty awesome. And maybe My Hero or something like that, maybe down the line. That would be fan-freaking-tastic. And honestly, playing with this dude makes me kind of want to watch this show. I don't have 1,000 episodes in me, but maybe I do. You don't know. I don't know either. But anyways, until next time, guys, Compton out.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember to, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button to let you know when my videos are coming out. And YouTube and math say you'll probably like that video over to the right, so you should probably click that. Yeah? Alright, see you guys next time.